to learn one way of preparing students for the GED 2014 Social Studies and Reading Language Arts tests by using an interdisciplinary approach, as we say up here, to teaching what the GED testing service is calling the Great American Conversation. It's not a comprehensive approach today. There's a lot of content and a lot of skills to potentially cover, which I think you've probably seen if you had a chance to look at the testing guide. I think that went out with the email. If you had a chance before or you do after, want to look at the testing service guide. They're pretty explicit. Some of it is general in content, and we'll talk about that, but of what content areas are covered and what skills they're covering. But what we're going to go through today is the way I tried to teach this to my class with as many skills and concepts that I thought we could work on and hopefully master in a 13-week session. Where we basically see the students, well, at the time we were seeing students with 2 reading classes and a social studies class and 2 writing classes, maybe 4 or 5 times a week for about an hour or an hour and 15 minutes. In the fall, we have changed our schedule up a little bit so that reading and social studies are taught as one class. It's a social studies class with reading skills incorporated into it, and writing is a separate class. So the course had a focus on the founding documents and the philosophies and historic and contemporary applications of these concepts. And then we practiced social studies reading and writing skills that are necessary to pass the GED 2014. So my hope is that this workshop sparks your thinking about ways that you can do this with your students and introduce them to other social studies content topics. There are quite a few of them, as you've probably seen, but while incorporating these reading, writing, and social studies skills. So first I thought we'd just kind of do a quick introduction. So if you could tell us your name, the organization you work with, and just kind of your reaction, either your reaction to reading about the social studies or what your experience has been kind of adjusting your teaching to the 2014 test.